Yeah, it was a very, very positive experience. I enjoyed the journey. I think the way that it's conducted allows all levels of experience, from beginners to advanced, to be able to get something out of it. My predominant concern was that the courses that I had done, which were quite a few over the years, leave you in a position where you are vulnerable to making errors and making mistakes, because there's a lot of voids in the structure of their courses. And I had come to crossroads at many times where I had to make decisions, and there's absolutely no backup whatsoever. There's nobody has your back. They say they have, but when push comes to shove, and you really need someone to give you some guidance, there's absolutely no help whatsoever. And to make matters worse, there's a lot of outsourcing of the course structure. Biomechanics would be a good example, where the way they go through it, they present these advanced concepts, and to the person that's going through the course, if they put those into practice, they're really left in a position where they're extremely vulnerable to making mistakes with no backup whatsoever. So I really wanted a course which was going to give me that, number one, a deeper and more comprehensive presentation of the information, and number two, give me a more realistic approach to the application of that information, and number three, provide a backup. Yeah, if I come to a position where I've got to make clinical decisions and I don't have the experience in one particular aspect of it, then I've got a backup to assist me to make that clinical decision. The best part of my experience, I think, has been the one-on-one ability to interact with both Jeff and particularly with Robin. And that is, if you do other courses, especially the really popular one or two other courses, you really lack that. There's an insulation between the presenter and the student or the candidate, and you really can't cross that barrier for a number of reasons. The presenter's way too busy, and number two, there's nobody in between that fulfills Robin's role, and that you really notice that, and that gives you a positive experience when doing the OrthoED course. Benefit to me is, number one, greater orthodontic knowledge. Number two has been a broader range of information, especially in biomechanics and in extraction-based therapy, which is very clearly missing in other courses. And then, of course, the opportunity to apply that information clinically. So that's been a real positive for me. I would tell them, make this your number one course option. It gives you a positive experience and will provide you with a broad base of information and a good backup.